And Tess has lost her phone again. Tess has lost her phone again.
Oh, hi.
Ohio? What? What
No,
does that
I don't
gotta
want to
do
go
with
to
it?
the void. No,
That's right.
absolutely
I need
not.
to go this way. There we go. It's the camera thing.
It's
is
fine. It's
after,
fine.
After
We're
like
fine.
10 weeks, I still can't use this camera.
Yeah, we still have an issue. It's right there.
This is
Here
phone
you
is
go.
yelling at us.
Here you go, Tess.
Oh my God.
Your tiny baby phone is right there.
Hey everyone, I'm Philip.
I'm Tommy.
Welcome to RCX Unfiltered. Tonight we're on Tess's phone search.
Yep.
Get a grown man phone.
Yes, Tess, be a grown
I
man.
should totally
Wow.
be a grown man.
That is
What?
There's a bun.
Anyway.
your phone would be prettier if it smiled more. All right. Sorry.
What happened? What did I miss?
Nothing? Nothing? You missed nothing.
I said your phone
Bye,
would.
Gregory.
Bye, Gregory. I said your phone would be prettier if it smiled more. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Megan.
Well, hello.
Man. Ah, jeez.
Oh my
Oh, wait.
God.
I'm just trying not to fall asleep. That's where I'm at.
All right, I'll keep plucking you in the arm.
I'm getting close to bedtime at this last week.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Anyway.
we got books to talk about. We'll talk about our sale. Sale.
Sale.
We'll talk about near the end after dark.
My new best friend who I met at Comics Pro, Marshall from Udon, emailed me today and he was like, "Hey man, how's the sale going?" And we just, yeah, my good friend Marshall. I appreciate you, buddy.
Shout out to Mark.
Shout out to Marshall. Yep.
Hey,
Yep.
we should probably talk about the EC thing coming up too.
Oh my God, I'm so
We can
excited.
talk about that now, right?
Yeah, we can.
Does
We
Tess know
don't-
about that?
No, I haven't talked to her about it at all. She doesn't know anything about it.
Huh. Well, maybe we'll wait. Do we even know when it's going to be?
We know when it's gonna be. We don't know who's gonna be here.
Yeah.
Is the thing.
So Oni Press. Oni? Is it Oni?
It is.
Phew.
It is Oni.
So Oni has gotten all the rights to
August 10th.
EC,
Yes.
which is, for anyone that doesn't know, that was the set of comics that came out that basically helped create the Comics Code Authority because of things. We're not getting into that. That'd be a whole nother show.
Well, the conversation that I had with Hunter, who is basically the guy in charge of
that will be our other podcast show.
yeah. So Hunter, when we went to Comics Pro in February, Hunter was like, "We're doing this EC thing," and unlike other attempts to do EC, they're not watering it down. It's gonna be like real EC,
Right.
And I was like, "Oh man, based on the current political climate, you could end up in front of the subcommittee." And he was like, "I hope so." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah. With the recreation of EC, we will be doing an event here in August.
Yes. August 10th.
10th.
August
just
10th,
don't-
we're gonna
We don't
have
know what it's going to be yet,
that is the week the second new EC book comes out.
but it's a number one though, right?
It is the
Yeah.
number one.
Yeah, it's a number.
The week before or 2 weeks before, the first number one will come out, but they're gonna be like on the West Coast doing
Yeah.
con stuff.
We'll get it all together and have a better
Yeah.
conversation.
We're
about
gonna
this.
man, they're currently working on like who is on the East Coast that is working on this book, and they're all anthology books.
Right.
So there's a lot of writers, a lot of artists. And I told Hunter, I was like, even if it's just you, like we're gonna have like a huge, like a big deal thing. So Saturday, August 10th, we're gonna like
Launch party.
have a launch party for the new EC books.
Yay.
Yeah, it's gonna be super fun.
Yeah,
I'm very
we'll-
excited
We'll
about
do a
it.
better job of explaining this later. I
Yeah,
promise.
Like once we know who's gonna show up, because I don't know
and then
right
we'll
now.
go more into what EC is, but that
Yeah.
truly will be as a part of our other podcast that we're working on. 'cause
Yeah.
that's a history. That's a history lesson. The early EC stuff.
Oh, it really is. Yeah.
And then you still got to start working on the fall festival.
Fall festival. Yep, that's gonna be probably next week.
Yeah, we got to
Week
pick a
after,
date.
something like that.
Yeah, pick a date.
I think we're
Let's
gonna
a date,
pick
Tess.
the. I think the first Saturday in October.
Yeah, I think that's what we're going to pick too.
That
but we
is,
need to look at the shows on the East Coast.
We do. But tentatively, I think the first Saturday in October is going to be our fall festival. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see.
We'll see.
So we got that going on. Like I said, we got our sale. We'll talk about our sale. We got
Sale.
30. So last Saturday was actually our 37th anniversary. Yay! We made it 37 years
In a row.
in a row. we were even open during the pandemic years. While we were in the middle of an apocalypse, Tommy and I were here.
We were.
Every day.
It was delightful. God, I miss those days.
The only thing that would make it fun if it was to happen now would be you, Tess, and I here.
Yeah.
That'd be even more entertaining.
Yep.
Oh no.
Anyway,
It would be you and I talking nonsense and Tess being like, what do you say?
What-
Smiling and nodding.
I don't understand the words that you say.
what are those words coming out of your mouth? Anyway, so the rest of this week, we got puzzles and games on Wednesday, Pokemon on Thursday, queer graphic novels on Friday. Take that for what you will. I'm not sure if the graphic novel is. Yeah.
Like, I'll be honest, if you explain to me, like, here's a graphic novel that is not specifically queer, but here's how I'll explain why it is.
I mean, you could probably.
I'll take it.
You could probably even get us to where you're saying, well, this graphic novel was kissing that graphic novel. So it was queer. Yeah. So we're good.
I love that.
I mean, I just saw Batman kissing Superman. Was this count? Absolutely. Those two graphic novels count.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, right?
Wow.
Like,
Wow.
I saw mommy kissing.
anyway. Speaking of that, off topic. So, Funko just released the Mrs. and Mrs. dual pop. So, where they were doing the wedding cake toppers with a Mr. and Mrs., they're now doing a Mr. and a Mrs.
That's
adorable.
That's adorable.
I'm like, yeah, that's going to irritate people. Good for them. So, then Saturday is all Marvel trades and hardcovers are on sale, 37% off. Then Sunday, you get a free short box with a $100 purchase. And then next Monday is Marvel back issues, 25% off. And then Tuesday, we'll go ahead and say it now because we will go through the next week.
Sure.
Next week is buy two, get one free of the teen books, which is over there.
Yep.
Mhm.
So, in case you haven't noticed, in case you're unaware, we're doing our anniversary sale through the entire month of June. We're gonna have a different sale every day.
You can come get a little flyer, see, right?
Yeah.
Take a snapshot.
We've got a
quickly.
bunch up by the register. You can come get it.
They don't have to look at our faces anymore, so this might be better.
I had a gentleman come in yesterday and grab one, and talk to me for 2 hours.
Someone came in today asking about if we could lower the price on the Wonder Woman statue. And I was like, no, but statues are 25% off in a few weeks.
Yeah, on the 22nd.
Yeah.
That's right.
Come back then.
Yep.
It will be 25% off.
And like they get mad when we discount them, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Nobody told me this week. I have selective memory. I know nothing of what anyone speaks of.
Fair enough.
Sales going on all month, and then the last day of the month will be a wild card.
The last day of the month is on a Sunday.
Yep. Come here and
Sunday,
take Tommy.
Sunday.
So yeah, Tommy be irritated.
I'll be here, and you can have whichever sale of the month that you want.
Hey Tess, want to do fashion show? We haven't done fashion show in a while, and you have
We haven't.
you have a little flag and stuff too over there. You can bring your flag. Your little.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I did see that TikTok. It was
Yes.
adorable.
Yes.
It was super cute.
Gregory bought us gay fans.
See, really,
Yeah.
this was actually come back. This is really a ploy. Tess becomes a full-time employee in a week. So this is really a ploy to get Tess over here.
I know.
Yeah.
So starting on technically the 17th, the 18th,
Yeah, and
the
it's
18th,
it's mostly because I'm taking a few days off.
but starting on June the 18th, Tess will be a full-time employee.
That is exciting.
Yeah.
This is the best day of my life. Like truly, this is the greatest thing to ever happen.
So y'all get to hear
me.
it first.
Yeah.
Congrats.
And then with Tess becoming full-time, we will be rebranding some stuff, mainly YouTubes. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to put this down because this is probably annoying everyone.
I tried to take it. He was too fast.
So YouTube will still kind of be Richmond Comics, but basically we're going to be under RCX Media. Isn't that what we talked about?
Yep.
Okay, good.
We did talk about it.
Okay,
Yep.
all right.
We did.
Good.
We did. Yep.
Well, I wasn't going to ask you. You don't remember a damn thing anyway. What the hell? All right.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
That's what I was
What's
looking at
happening?
Tess.
Where
Yeah.
am I?
Yeah.
It's so dark.
So just to let everyone know to get ready. So in September, Tommy and I will be putting out our new podcast.
Yep.
And I say Tommy and I. Tess is a part of all of this too. This is not.
Yeah.
We'll be doing the majority of that new podcast. Tess will be doing also her own stuff, and then whatever she also wants to do.
I'm not gonna say we're gonna emotionally destroy Tess.
No, it's going to be this. It's going to be this channel, Rachel. We're not. It's going to be this. We're just going to take this Richmond Comics page and we're going to kind of separate it from Richmond Comics. So
Yep.
it's going to be. It's still going to be Richmond Comics. You're still going to go here. It's just the logo will be changing probably come September. It'll be similar. Like I'm still going to kind of keep it the same way. It's just going to be a media platform, and then we're going to kind of retool all of our Facebook, the YouTube, Instagram, things like that to go. Not retool the Richmond Comics one. We'll have different Facebook pages for
Each.
RCX
Yeah.
Media to go along with each show. The Richmond Comics Facebook, Richmond Comics Instagram will still stay.
And we've
Well-
also talked about what is the
Twitch?
Oh my God. No, the other one.
Discord.
Discord. We've talked about Discord.
Yeah.
So like we could have we're talking about having a Discord,
Right.
which means that we could have more discourse.
So yeah. So once again, once again, we'll better explain this later too. But the
Yeah.
Facebook and Instagram Richmond Comics will stay. That's not changing. That's part of the store. This YouTube really, when we started it, we used it as a part of this for a lot of different things, but it really was more of my setup versus that. So we're going to go ahead and separate the YouTube by changing that and then creating new Facebook and Instagram accounts for RCX Media.
Yeah.
Is right. Okay.
Yep, that is the plan.
So that is the
That is the
logo.
plan.
The logo will be changing, but it's going to still be this page. It'll still be everything that's here. So the name will slightly tweak a little bit, but so Richmond Comics itself will not have a YouTube page, but RCX Media will. And RCX Media is the three of us.
Yeah,
So
I was gonna say
if you're wondering,
if you enjoy watching us talk about nonsense,
yeah,
it'll
so
be the same.
right. So if you're wondering, Richmond Comics is still the three of us, but also RCX Media will be a different entity under the three of us.
Yes.
So it's a.
Many
I know it sounds
faucets.
I know it sounds confusing, but
It'll all make sense eventually.
yeah, it will all play itself out once you start seeing what we're doing with RCX Media.
Yeah.
So that's more of an industry promotion tool along with this and along with what our new show is going to be and everything like that. And then everything else Tess comes up with.
Yay!
So-
Oh my God, this is so great.
So there you have it. And then I'm sure there'll be other changes coming soon, right, Tommy? Can't talk about those yet.
We'll
Yay!
see. We'll see how it goes. Yay!
No. It's all fine, Tommy. It's all fine.
It will be. It will be. Everything will be fine. Yeah.
Lots of things are happening.
Lots of things are
There's
happening.
a lot of things.
Yes.
A lot of wheels
As-
turning behind the scenes.
As Rachel just said, yes, a lot of neato things are happening.
Yeah.
Neato burrito.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are all we here are all excited about everything that's coming, and we are all working toward it.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Me too.
For your non-18 fans, that was an 18 reference.
That was the 18 version.
Sorry,
I'm not getting on the plane.
it's another 18. All right, we'll stop with the 18 references since there's only the two of us that know what's going on. All right, well, let's talk some books now. We
Oh,
can get back
sure.
to the other stuff.
Sure.
Here, I'm going to talk about this book.
I like turtles.
So this is, and there we go. All right. So basically, this comes out tomorrow. It's just called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Alpha, and really, it's a quick Donatello story written by Jason Aaron, who is kind of setting up what his new turtle universe is kind of going to be. And so, in this story, Donatello's not really sure who he is, but he's captured in like a Fight Club type situation where all these mutants are fighting each other. So that's kind of what's going on there, but it's kind of the kickoff for that. So you get a little bit of taste of what Jason Aaron's going to do, which honestly I have no idea.
And like it's Jason Aaron, so you know it's going to be good.
Right.
Just like, what the heck is he doing?
What is he doing? I have no idea.
No idea.
But yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
All right. So we just kind of quickly talked about that. But next, I actually enjoyed this.
I did too.
Amazing Spider-Man 51. So coming out of issue 50, where Norman Osborn has put the Green Goblin brain inside Peter Parker and get the Spider Goblin,
He
which
is the Spider Goblin.
wow, what a
And like-
scary creature.
And like the villains of the story are the Sinister Six, and 5 out of 6 of them are like, "Oh, it's fine, we can do whatever." And Craven's like, "Actually, no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
We cannot deal with this." And they're like, "No, we can." And he's like, "No,
Yeah.
no, we can't."
yeah. Craven's the rational one here. It's like, it's really weird.
Yeah,
So, but yeah, you actually get to see the Spider Goblin is pretty.
it's pretty. Yeah, it's like we
Hang on, I'm gonna find my best.
we
line
got a
here.
story a couple months ago where Peter got the sins of Norman Osborn put into him, and it was the reverse of Craven's Last Hunt,
Yes.
where instead of Craven hunting him, he hunted Craven.
Right.
And so that's why Craven's like, "No,
Yeah.
this is no good." And everybody's like, "It's fine. And he's like, "No, absolutely not."
So my favorite, I'm going to just read my favorite line in here when the Spider
Okay.
Goblin is going against Mysterio. He tells Mysterio, he goes, you've always been a formidable, sorry, it's still funny. You've always been a formidable foe, Mysterio, if not for your only weakness, the fact that I'm not an idiot. And just pounds him with a crowbar.
Oh my god. That's perfect.
Yeah. It's basically Spider-Man plus Norman Osborn's brain.
Yes.
And like he is
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
not. It is not pretty. It is just
Yeah.
not pretty. at
Mysterio's like, "Here's the Avengers," and Spider-Man's like, "This is the Avengers from 2005. What are you doing?"
Yeah, but it's
No,
still Wells.
absolutely not.
Wells is still writing, but McGinnis is doing the art. So the
Yeah.
art is actually
Yeah.
beautiful in this. So it is.
Yeah. It's
I honestly, after reading issue 50, I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm going to like this or not.
yeah.
Because I just was like, it's not like
Evil Spider-Man is one of those things. I'm like, I don't know that I like this.
But the villains are just so
Yeah,
incompetent. It's
but
fine.
like Craven being like, "No,"
But
it's really fun.
But I think the thing that made it okay for me, which is why I enjoyed it, he still was he's evil, but only going after villains,
Yeah.
but not Punisher level. Like,
Yeah.
just
So far, so funny.
so far, so-
Yeah.
We'll do this one because these are number ones. Next up,
Space Ghost.
so I thoroughly enjoyed the first issue of Space Ghost. I'm pretty sure issue 2 was better.
Yeah,
I
you think so?
I think so.
Okay.
Because you get a brief 2-page glimpse in what made Space Ghost,
Yeah.
which is horrible.
Man, it's rough.
They did do the "Don't Tug on My Cape,"
They did.
which was also good.
Yeah.
And then the kids showed just how smart they are at what they do. So nothing in this is watered down from anything. And
then there's a monkey.
And then there's a monkey. But I enjoyed the first issue. I think this issue finished the setup. It's a 2-issue setup, is what it is.
And like, I was not expecting Space Ghost to be so cranky.
Oh my God, I love him.
he's just like, no. You are the worst.
Yeah.
I hate you.
I need to deal with this asteroid stuff, and then I'll worry about your food. Leave me alone.
Yeah, the kids are like, we can't eat this. This is garbage. And he's just like, shut up. I don't care.
Honestly, if you watch the animated series years ago, like I did growing up, or even watch Space Ghost Coast to Coast, which was absolutely nothing to do with it, this is still absolutely nothing to do. This is similar to the cartoon, but it is not.
Yeah,
it is not what that is.
This is very like modern.
Yeah,
like
this is take no prisoner type. Like we even get to see him make his ship and his gauntlets, and like it is,
and like his costume. We get to see where his costume came from.
Yep.
Like it's.
Yeah, it is
And,
definitely,
but not like I'm gonna go sew a costume.
No,
it was like,
no.
here's the inspiration for it, and then here he is in the costume, and you're like, oh, I see.
And then there's a preview for Johnny Quest in here.
There is. I did not read the 4-page preview because I'll be honest, it showed up in the middle of the book.
Why?
Yeah, I was like, if this had showed up at the end of the book, I'd have read it.
But it showed up in the middle of the book. Yeah,
and I was like, I'm
they almost got me
Space
though.
Ghost right now.
Because bandits on the first page.
Leave me alone.
But
yeah,
which one you want to go next?
Ultimates.
And then there was the Ultimates #1, which, wow.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure what I was expecting from this book, but I will tell you, this is not what I was expecting from this book. And boy,
it's so much better than what I was expecting.
So much better than what I was expecting.
Like,
it's so much better.
And basically, like the scene in Ultimate Spider-Man where he gets like this little package, and he's like, actually, you're supposed to be a hero. And here is the spider and your costume, and here's how you be a hero. And it's like, oh, where did that come from? And this book explains where that came from, and not just for Spider-Man, but like they did this for a lot of people.
So in essence, they killed a lot of people.
Accidentally. But like the main focus of this story is Hank Pym and Janet Van Dyne, who are exterminators.
They are.
Like their life is not good.
And once again, Captain America's correct. Just always remember, Captain America's correct.
Yeah.
No matter how smart you are, no matter if you're Reed Richards and Tony Stark smart,
yeah.
Captain America's correct.
And he's always right.
He's always right.
So
it hurt them. It hurt them bad too.
So this is a great first issue of an Ultimate series where it's a bunch of people who don't really know each other. And I'm not sure they trust each other, but they have to work together because the world is falling apart.
Yeah, they have no choice.
Yeah. And this is my favorite kind of team.
So I think the team, which is very strange at the heart of it, is a phenomenal team.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Like I thoroughly enjoy this team.
We got teenage Tony Stark, who is Iron Lad.
Right.
We got Reed Richards, who only goes by Doom.
He's messed up. He's messed up if you're wondering.
He's not having a good time. He is not having a good time.
You got Thor, who is a prisoner.
Thor, who is...
And then, who's badly damaged.
And then
Sif was his warden.
Yeah.
So basically, Sif was who was keeping him in jail. but now she's come along for the ride. And then Captain America, who they got out of a block.
Yeah, it was like the first half of this book, Captain America is literally in a block of ice, and they're like, I guess we'll thaw him out. Like it's
And
whatever.
then we do get
Hank
Janet
and Janet. Yeah.
So that's handled very well too.
And I really like this version of Hank where he's like, I understand that in other realities,
Yep.
I have made a lot of mistakes. I don't think I should be a hero because I keep doing things that a villain would do. And the rest of the team is like, bruh, shut up. We need the help.
Well, once again, it was Captain America who stepped in, and
Yeah.
of course, he's right.
Yeah, it's Captain America. He's just always right.
He's just right.
Yeah.
Let's just go with he's right.
Yep.
And now,
Is this going to be your pick of the week? Because I think it's my pick of the week.
well, if it's your pick of the week, I can pick this.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
So yeah,
I think
that's
this is
fine.
my pick of the week.
Or I could pick Ultimates.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, either one was good. But anyway, all right, fine. So Tommy's pseudo pick of the week because he keeps waffling. He's only said it 4 times.
I love waffles.
Waffle fries. Anyway, anyway, Scarlet #1, which is this is before she's a part of. So this is a prequel before she shows up in the Duke book.
Yeah,
Because she's still part of another military operation.
Mhm.
And it is a lot of fun.
this book opens up like an episode of Alias, where she is like, I gotta go undercover and figure out what's what. And one of the things I loved about this,
And just to interrupt though, because I'm going to go ahead and put it out there, the most unrealistic part of this whole book is she got out of the water and her hair dried immediately. Now look at
Fair.
that long hair.
That is
There's
fair.
no way her
Yeah.
hair that long
Yeah.
dried that quickly. There's just no way, right? Because it wasn't covered up underneath a
yeah.
wetsuit. But anyway, go ahead.
But she goes to this place and they're like, we're only doing like recon. You are only allowed to tell us what is happening. And she's like, well, there's all these women who are being human trafficked. And they're like, all right, recon. And she's like, recon, no.
She reconned for like 4 pages.
Yeah.
There was a lot of body
And
dropping
then
during that
she's
recon.
like, nah, not at all. And the whole time she's just like, yeah, I'm just doing recon. No big deal.
As bodies fall.
I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, this was actually really good. I'm actually looking forward to this. They did a really good job setting up everything.
And they introduced Jinx,
Yep.
who my love of Jinx comes from the animated movie.
Jeez.
Yeah. But in this, they made Scarlet and Jinx basically like super best friends. And
Super best friends.
super best friends.
Best friends.
And
That's how she did. Well,
yeah.
that's how she described it to get around it. But
Yeah.
they were not best friends.
they
I mean, they were best friends, but they
Right,
were not. Yeah.
in the historical context, they were roommates.
That is how it was described to this one military commander. Yes, they were roommates.
They are roommates.
They were roommates.
That's amazing.
So anyway, we get Jinx, who is undercover with the Ninja Clan that created Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes. and-
Spoiler.
It's not a spoiler. They're just it's a clan that created Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes. They got the tattoos.
Sorry, I'm reading Destro.
Oh yeah, and there's like a 4-page preview of Destro, which is just like all bats.
Yeah,
That's-
that whole book is going to be interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm not sure what I think about Destro yet.
Destro for me is like I was not very excited about the Cobra Commander
Yes,
book.
Bert and Ernie type roomies. Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That is correct.
Yep. I was not excited for Cobra Commander at all, and then that book ended up being amazing.
It was the preview.
And it was much like Destro. Like I'm like, I don't care about Destro, but I'm guessing it's gonna be really good.
Yeah, I think the problem is I'm as much as I'm not the biggest G.I. Joe fan, like everything that they've done at Skybound so far has just been really good. So it's going to be kind of how hard do I like? Why would I not read it?
How are you not a G.I. Joe fan? He's a real American hero.
Yeah, I just wasn't like it. Just wasn't a thing.
Bruce Willis is disappointed in you.
You got to get in line. He is by far. There's a long line of people disappointed in me.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So this will probably be my pick of the week,
Yeah.
which is the Hulk Girl trade that came out.
It's so good.
That basically introduced Galaxy into the DCU proper for the comic. Galaxy originally had a young adult graphic novel, and then she came in here. So I will tell you that I'm not 100% sure. Well, the person who wrote this wrote Galaxy. So
Right.
say that.
Yeah.
So that's where I know him from. But when the single issues of this was coming out, it was literally the best writing in books. And this is still
we
some of
talked
the best
about this
writing.
a lot when it was coming out.
Yeah, it just the characterization of Hulk Girl and then everyone that comes that like teams up with them and everything is just a completely different setup because Supergirl's in it, Steel's in it.
And it's like a bunch of friends
Yeah,
doing superhero stuff together.
You've sold me. I'll read
Yeah.
it.
And yeah, because the thing is Hulk Girl is, I guess we always talk about me being grumpy, so a female version of me at that point, right? And like friends, and they kind of force themselves on her.
They do,
And
yeah.
she
And
kinda
she's just
like-
grumble.
She grumbles all the way through, but she ends up having a good time. But so the whole premise of this is before this, she was a member of the Justice League. And her whole identity was, I'm a Justice League member. I fight bad guys. I beat bad guys. I live in a watchtower. And then the Justice League disbanded. So now who is she?
Yeah.
Who is Hulk Girl? Where does she belong in this world where there is no Justice League and she's not part of a superhero team? And that's kind of where this is. And it ends up being that with Supergirl and Steel and like everyone that shows up. I can't remember Galaxy's girlfriend.
Yeah, I can't remember either.
Sorry. I can't remember.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
don't
remember all
remember.
these, but it's all of them together. And there's a corgi.
There is a corgi.
There's a corgi.
He's so
Yeah,
cute.
Galaxy has a corgi. So, but yeah, this will be my pick of the week because it is
It's
really
very, very good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Like I said, the writing in it is phenomenal. Next up is
What are these called?
look at the little. So these are done in young adult graphic size. Is
Is it?
what they are. So they're young adult graphic novels. Is what they are part of. They gave them some name, right?
They're 6x9. It's on the front at the top.
DC Compact. So they're calling it DC Compact Comics.
Compact comics.
But they are the young adult size. And so what they're doing is this is the complete Batman the Court of Owls saga right here. So in it has 1 through 11 of the
Batman.
yeah, it's just the 1 through 11 of the whole
The Scott Snyder Batman.
yeah. So it's the whole series is in this, and they're doing them in these compact format, and they're affordable at a whopping. Is it $9.99?
They're $9.99.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I had to read that again. Yeah, so they're $9.99, and so we got this week we got the Batman, and then we got Watchmen, which Watchmen is not $9.99. No, it is.
It is.
Yeah, so this is
they're
the
all
complete-
$9.99.
Yep. So this is the complete Watchmen.
And I'll be honest, I
And
was
this
a little bit
format-
concerned
and hang on.
about how Watchmen would look shrunk down to 6x9, and they did a really good job.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's kind of. I guess it's a little smaller.
A tiny bit.
It's a tiny bit smaller than the young adult. So there's the young adult, and then here's the compact. But I guess they did it to make sure that the pages were sized correctly.
So basically, what's happened is that everyone's noticed that Dogman is the format of choice for an entire generation of
God, is it
kids.
the Dogman side?
Yeah. And so Marvel and DC, like Marvel's Mighty Marvel Masterworks, has been in this size. Yeah, they're
Dogman
Dogman size. Yeah.
Wow.
Because-
who doesn't read Dogman and Watchmen? Right? Like these books here.
I get what they're doing. They are like, all right, an entire generation of kids grew up reading Dogman and Captain Underpants and books in that size
Investigators.
and investigators. And they're like, we're going to start reprinting books in that size because that is the size that an entire generation has grown up reading. And like, not only that, but like people our age, like these books fit really well in a backpack.
Backpack.
Or, you know, they're easy to carry around and take. Like, I've got a lunch break. I'm gonna go to Kroger and get a salad and read some comics. And these are the perfect size to take with you. Marvel's done a really good job with the Mighty Marvel Masterworks, reprinting the early issues of everything, like literally everything.
Yeah.
And DC's jumped in, and I'll be honest, like their first few options confused me a little bit.
Like Watchmen?
Like Watchmen? Because I was like, this is a format that like middle grade readers were into.
Yeah.
But those middle grade readers are all high school kids now.
Yeah, it's still weird though.
It does
still-
seem weird. I'm excited to see where it goes. Like I can think of probably 100 different DC properties that would work really well in this format. Just a single, like here is a trade paperback in this format that will work really well.
Yeah.
You can sit down and read, and that's that.
Yep. Yeah, I'm hoping they do well because I would like for them to do more stuff.
I love
Like-
this format.
Like I didn't get either one of these, and usually I would get these, but like I own Watchmen
in like four
in
different
like
formats.
four different formats already, and this
Yeah.
seemed like overkill.
Yeah, that makes
and
sense.
like I have this in a hardcover, and
Yeah.
I don't really need it in this anymore. So, but
I think
that's-
these are going to be very popular. I think in the next 10 years,
if they stay in print,
and that's what
And-
they said. Like
they
these are
said-
going to stay in print. I really think over the next 10 years, this is the format of choice for young adults. And I think that this format will do very well. I
I
that's
actually like the
my
format.
prediction.
Yeah,
That's my prediction.
I mean, now that I've gotten older, I got to put reading glasses on to read it. But to be fair, I got to put
Huh?
reading glasses on to read anything,
Huh?
or just take my contacts out. I don't need a hearing aid. I can do that. I'm
Yeah.
good there.
Like, but I really think that the like 16 to 20 demographic is going to love these.
Yeah, they should.
I think this is going to be the format of choice going
Well,
forward.
if they keep reprinting them at $10,
Yeah,
Like, I
and
don't-
that's the thing, man. Like,
but it's
Watchmen-
it's on the old type paper too.
and you know what?
Which
I
is-
think that's amazing.
Yes.
I wish we got more newsprint reprints.
Yeah. So do I. Is the Watchmen a little bit better paper? No, it's
No, it's the same.
the same.
It's the same.
I mean, the paper's good. It's just not.
Yeah, it's not
the
glossy.
old- it's not glossy
It's not
paper.
glossy.
Yeah.
It's yeah, and
It's what it should be.
yeah, and they smell good because of the paper. Like I don't know if you're a person that cares about the smell of books. I do.
I can't
Um,
smell, so I'm fine.
fine. Oh, that's sad.
It's fine.
That's sad. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm good. I'm good with it.
Anyway, I think this format going forward is really where
There's 8 of these coming out.
the readership is going. Yeah.
8.
Yeah, and like I emailed the folks at DC and I was like, here are some books that I think would work really well in this format. Don't know if you're thinking about them for the future, but think about them.
There you go.
Especially books that are like aimed at younger readers, like the current Blue Beetle stuff would be perfect in this format.
There's not any newer stuff though in this format yet. Though,
No,
right? It's
they're
all older.
like
It's
all of
older,
the
yeah.
things that they've solicited so far are reprints of older things. Like I want to say that the New 52 Batman is probably like kind of the newish
Yeah.
stuff.
And the Court of Owls is newish.
Yeah, that came
I
out
mean,
in like
that's like
2010,
something like that.
something like that. Yeah.
It doesn't tell. It's a thriller. It says thriller.
It is thrilling.
Thriller. Wrong thriller.
But there's a lot of really good DC
Oh, that's
stories.
a lot of small words. I can't read.
Like, I feel like some of the classics, like the various crises over the years, like Crisis on Infinite Earths,
I think I'm having one of those now.
Infinite Crisis, Final Crisis, those would all work really well in this format. I think
I'm a crisis.
Young Justice would work really well in this format, because I think the kids that really are invested in this format of books were the right age when the Young Justice cartoon came out. And by that, I mean my kids who are 23 and 27.
Is that a
So,
question?
yeah, I can't remember how old
Okay,
Logan
all right.
is. Yes. My words went up at the end
wait.
because I wasn't sure.
Does he have his dog?
He
Yes.
does. He does. There's a guy with a motorcycle and a sidecar where his dog rides in the sidecar with a helmet.
Yeah, I don't usually see
It's
him on
super
Tuesday
cute.
nights. Yeah,
It's
he usually
really
comes
cute.
through. Yeah, he just came through. Sorry, we got distracted by a dog in a sidecar.
I mean, of course we did.
Yeah.
We almost lost Tess. Good thing the front door is locked.
He was moving pretty quick.
Yeah, but
I can't run that fast.
she would have dove. Give me the dog.
Oh my god.
All right, so we got that done. All right, is there any other books? And you think, what was your pick of the week, Tess?
Barda.
So Tess's pick of the week.
I haven't read it yet, but I assume it's going to
Well,
be
it's
very,
negotiable.
very
Well,
good.
I mean, look
So-
at the author.
Yes. No,
Yeah,
I love her.
Exactly.
So once
Exactly.
again, yeah, the author is Ngozi. So if the author, and once again, it's similar that if certain people write certain books, it's going to be
I'm
someone's
gonna
pick of
love
the
it.
week. Yeah. and
Yeah.
So this book will be phenomenal.
It will.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to read this tomorrow.
So it'll be
I don't-
it's the young adult version of Barda, and so Scott Free's in here, and like the people that you would expect to be in a Barda book is in there. So they're all there.
I'm very excited.
It's like ragu. It's in the sauce.
It's in there.
It's in there. Sorry. Once again,
We got very old real quick.
yeah. Again, old commercials. There was a time TV used to have commercials.
What?
Yeah, you only.
All right. Speaking of TV, this is happening at the end of the month. I think June 24th is when it starts. Are you familiar with Me
Well, yeah, but I haven't watched the Me TV and
So Me TV is a channel that plays old stuff. Like I remember when my mom was in the nursing home, she watched a lot of Me TV because they had like the westerns and stuff in the middle of the day. Well, Me TV is starting a new channel where it's all cartoons.
wow.
And they put out their like Monday through Friday. Here are the cartoons. It's 24 hours. And then Saturday and Sunday it's different streaming. But like I think we might end up playing a lot of Me TV in the store because it reminds me of the early days of Boomerang.
Ah, gotcha.
But also like in the middle of the night.
yes, Megan, just like Boomerang.
Yeah. So in the middle of the night, it's stuff like Real Ghostbusters,
Really?
Thunderbirds.
Oh my god. that's
Yeah,
Thunderbird.
it's a bunch of cartoons that are like. Anyway, I'm very excited about it. I
That's funny,
learned
I
about
didn't
it
know that.
earlier today.
Huh.
Yeah,
no
I
idea.
almost sent you the schedule, and then I didn't for whatever reason. When I run across it again, I'll send it to you. But it's 24 hours of cartoons, and it's all like stuff from my childhood and earlier than my childhood.
Did you see the thing I posted on my Instagram the other day where the guy was sitting there going, "What your favorite X-Men says about you?"
No, I didn't see that.
I need to find it because it was like, "What your favorite X-Men says about you?" And it says like, it says Cyclops. He goes, "You're sexy," and then it was like Jean, "You're sexy," and it was like all this. Then it went Magneto, and it goes, "You're really quiet and you understand." Like it was just this whole long thing.
Gambit, you're problematic.
No, yeah, didn't go there. Didn't go there. But then at the end, it went, "You're sexy." But I need to find it for you because the whole because I ended up posting it because I was everything I said about Magneto. I'm like, dang, they just described me to a T. But then it got funny at the end because then it goes, "And you're sexy." So I have to go find that. It was pretty funny. I actually posted
that
it.
is pretty funny.
That's pretty funny. But anyway, the last thing we'll talk about, because we only have like a minute and 20 seconds before Tess kicks us
Oh,
out,
geez.
is After Dark. After Dark is happening, people. After Dark is going to happen on June the 21st at 9:30 p.m., which is a Friday, I believe.
It is a Friday. Yes.
So we will be doing it from my office.
Mhm.
It will be the three of us. And right now, our tentative topics is Milo Manera, Penthouse Comics, and manga.
Yeah,
I'm not
we
gonna.
can't say
I
that.
can't say here. And so I think with the penthouse, we're gonna be talking about the old versus the new, because like
Okay.
a lot of the artists that was in it, like Adam Hughes and
Yeah.
man, there was a lot. Steranko did some stuff in the early.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
there was a
never
whole-
read the
There was a
early
whole
stuff.
bunch of
Okay.
in the early, which was what 20 years ago now,
At least it might have been more.
maybe more. So we're going to
Yeah.
be kind of comparing to what they're doing today to now, and just even the stories, right? But we will be talking about Milo Manera, and then we will. There's at least one manga we're going to discuss. Once again, it is June the 21st, which should be a Friday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And I know from a wise oracle that you got to get down on Friday.
I know I will be having a blue moon, so you need to bring you a beer. if
I
you're gonna
will
have a
bring
beer.
something.
Or you'll be stuck with a blue moon with me.
I do like Blue Moon. I'll be honest.
Tess will have her water because she's only 20.
Yeah, she's not old enough.
I'll have apple juice.
She'll be having her water.
God,
my
we're
God.
gonna have to have like
Once
a
again, online, you're encouraging this.
man.
I'm not encouraging anything.
When is your birthday?
October.
Ooh, Oktoberfest
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's going to be a fun after dark episode.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Tess
we-
is 21.
yeah,
We'll bring you a sleeping bag.
yeah, yeah. You can snuggle with the dogs.
Thank you.
So, so right now, I think didn't we decide that we were going to do After Dark once a month?
I believe so. Yes.
Tentatively.
Tentatively,
month.
right now,
Once a
we're going
month
to do it
right now.
once a month.
Yeah.
We're going to do this first one. We're going to see how receptive everyone is and how we survive it. And then we will come back and go, hey,
Yeah.
here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to change. But I would like to try to do it at least once.
I think once a month is good right now.
Yeah. It may end up being every 6 weeks. We'll figure it out.
Or it may end up being every 3 or 4 days. We'll see how it
Just
goes.
seeing how
We'll
it's
see how it
going.
goes.
Yeah. You know what? We're just going to talk like every 4 days. And
Yeah.
good luck. Good luck to what's happening on this episode. So anyway, so yes, we talked a lot about a bunch of stuff tonight, but After Dark, we've got settled. The books are settled. We'll tell you more about the EC Saturday coming up soon. We'll tell you more about RCX Media coming up soon. We'll get all that kind of laid out over. The three of us will probably start meeting maybe this Saturday. I may come up here Saturday so we can just
I'll be
start.
here.
Yeah, I know both of you
That's
will
what
be
we
here.
hear.
Here.
We'll both
So
be here.
we may start having that conversation this Saturday to kind of get an outline, and then we got to start outlining the our other show too.
Yep.
And then getting all that going. So anyway,
Excited.
We have so many
so
many irons in the fire.
yeah, we do. It's really kind of scary, and it's all things that I want to do.
Yeah.
Which
That's
is
even
even-
scarier.
Yeah, right. That's what I mean. Yeah, it's a whole lot of fun. So.
It is going to be amazing.
Yeah, we're gonna have a whole lot of fun,
I'm
and we're
so
gonna be
excited.
expanding it. And like I said, it's gonna be the three of us. We'll probably drag other people into it, but not because they want to be. But
We'll force them.
so bad on them.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, we appreciate it. Once again, thanks for showing up and hanging out with us, and we will talk to you all next week. Have a good one. Bye. Oh no, gotta hit the end stream.
Bye.
It didn't hit.
Oh,
Oh,
it did-
no,
oh.
no. Oh no.